Most memorable experience in the Department of Communication and Media is my first day at the University Press. So one of the reasons I actually came to Lamar was I talked to Stephen Malik and Annie Coughlin about joining the University Press prior to me applying at Lamar, and I was able to start day one.
Professor Ballantyne, that's really one of my memorable moments as far as him inspiring me to do a lot with my podcasting.
The faculty here and the staff, they're just easy to talk to.
The professors are awesome. They're super responsive, helpful, caring. They genuinely wanted what's best for me.
Being a college student, it can be very stressful at times. So just knowing that I had professors who genuinely cared about my life outside of class, check on me and check up with me whenever I was going through certain struggles in my life, it was really helpful. So
my most memorable experience at Lamar University would have to be I have three, my top three.
That's a good question. Oh, I should have wrote this down.
One of the things I think is very important to emphasize is how the students are willing to work together.
Not only am I indecisive, but I have too many.
Summer of 2022, I took the summer film course. And I met a lot of friends through that I probably wouldn't have met otherwise.
Good or bad?
I was able to transition from a shy individual and be able to establish my own show where it was Tea with Tommy B. And I was able to break out of that shell and be able to learn about myself and learn about the opportunities that I could obtain and the roads that I could take along the way.
My film theory class. I've enjoyed hearing my classmates' perspectives on the different films and clips we've watched throughout the course.
My first one would be joining LUTV News.
My most memorable experience.
I remember my finals week, I believe 2 semesters ago. It was like 10 of us went to the library, got a study room, and we were able to study until the library closed.
I can't tell you about one because every day that I come in here, I make memorable experiences. Sorry, my face is saying something, but I genuinely mean it.
So I really think that the relationships I've built will be long-term. These are people that I communicate with daily about projects, not only, but just about how they're doing.
The second one would be the college tour on Amazon Video.
And I think it just showed me how much we didn't care about just passing. We wanted to do it together.
Since then, it's been history. So I worked my way up through the University Press from contributor to editor-in-chief.
And the third one would be when I got the opportunity to go to the workshop in New York.
I think meeting other people who had the same interests as me.
Sometimes we'll go out to eat, sometimes we'll go just hang out and watch movies.
Probably realizing that LUTV is my home and my family. I'm serious. Probably when I realized that I fell in love with them.
All of my friends are in the department. This is my friends. Those people are my friends. That's who I talk to. So it's just, I don't have anywhere else to be than with my friends.
Yeah. I really didn't like high school.
When coming in, I thought Lamar was a small school. I didn't really think I was gonna meet people and stuff like that.
I was very nervous, and there was a time when I didn't feel like I was able to obtain the skills that I should have.
A couple years ago, I struggled a little bit mentally, and my grades reflected that big time.
I went into college saying, I'm here to get a degree. I don't need friends or people. Stupid.
Everyone had to start somewhere, and being able to see where you grow along the road is the greatest opportunity that you'll ever have?
In all honesty, I'm surprised I made it.
I think that I learned that I am stronger and smarter and more resilient than I thought I am.
This past year, I've like kicked it into high gear, and I took 18 hours in the fall. I took a mini class in the winter, and then I'm taking 18 hours now.
In high school, I really didn't like school. Now I actually look forward to coming to Lamar every day. So I think that's kind of surprised me.
I think I put myself out there more than I thought I would. I didn't think I would be as involved on campus.
You need friends, you need some type of group, some type of community, because you need that in college.
I surprised myself a lot, but over the course of these 4 years, I have surpassed any college goal that I could have for myself.
Just learning more about myself, really learning my immaturities, learning where I need to grow in, just learning really just life.
I recently found myself in the back of the room being able to help the new generation.
I've benefited through working harder and like working on myself, and I've surprised myself in that.
Figure out why you're here. And it's not an easy thing to do, but it's a little easier when you find a place to call yours.
I do recommend building that relationship with your professor because it does make your experience a lot easier.
Get to know your professor, email them, visit them during your office hours.
I learned very quickly to get my assignments done ahead of time.
Discipline.
Stay on top of the work and don't let the work stay on top of you.
Discipline. Don't put things off. Don't feel like you have to be at every single non-school event, party.
Don't be afraid to ask questions to each other, because sometimes you struggle with the same situations.
When you need help, always ask for it. Get to know the people that are in your classes as well.
Get active, make friends.
I think that was like my biggest regret, is not getting involved with like the news station or the radio and not getting to know my classmates ahead of time before the very last semester.
Because there's a lot of great organizations throughout the campus that I've seen, but I just never really got into it, which I regret.
Getting involved sooner rather than later, because I really haven't become involved until this past last semester.
It is important. It is important because you don't want to stay in your room the whole time and get bigger. That's what happened to me. Freshman 30. Forget 15. Freshman 30. Mm-hmm.
Be true to yourself.
Get your name out there, and you have to work hard for that, and you have to build your reputation.
Just make those connections from the day one.
I would say you take advantage of those relationships. And even though it may be like a little weird at first, just really be open to it, because you never know where those relationships will take you, the places that it'll take you, what other relationships it'll lead you to. You may follow somebody to a meeting because you don't have anywhere to go but your dorm, and you may find your home.
Put yourself out there.
Being true to yourself is the easiest way to succeed than trying to be something that you're not.
Yeah, I just recommend giving yourself some grace and making time for yourself.
See where your services are needed. See how you can benefit the world.
Don't close yourself off to opportunities that present itself. Grab it, take hold of it, don't quit.
Make the most out of their college experience, because it's probably the last time in your life before you enter the real world and get a full-time job.
Enjoy it.
And because I took that leap of faith, I found my place, and I found my passion, and I found the reason why I came to Lamar's comm department.
So my plans after graduation, I'll be joining KFDM as a morning news producer.
Working for Savage Executives. Now that is a PR company located in Houston.
Well, I think I don't really have any.
I do have ambitions to work for Major League Baseball. and as either a communications or marketing professional.
I am still searching for a career, but my goal is to work in a mass communications field such as radio or podcasting.
You know, that's a really difficult question. And that's something that I've kind of, especially this semester, I have struggled on because I honestly don't know.
My plans are to get a full-time job and transition from college into the professional media world and succeed and show the world what Lamar University has taught me.
I'm planning to work on film sets out of Houston. I currently have an internship job position that I work at a couple days a week doing video work, so I'll probably continue to work there.
I would love to be a social media marketing specialist or anything related to that, social media coordinator for a company, whether it's a specific company or a firm. That is something I really want to do.
I honestly feel that what is meant to be will be, and each day is like an hourglass. It's the days of our lives.
My plans after graduation are to work for a PR agency.
I'm really excited to grow my career and move on to bigger things.
The goal's radio, though. I would love that.
And then see where life takes me, if I move to Houston or if I stay local or who knows where I'll be.
I don't know how I'm gonna get there.
God put me here for a reason.
I don't know what bus I'm gonna catch, and I don't know when I'm gonna get there, but I know I'm gonna get there.
And God will continue to put me where he needs me to be.
I'm not trying to get all religious on everybody, but I've been blessed my whole life to be in situations that are beneficial for me. So I don't really question where he takes me because he ain't never did me wrong.
The Department of Communication and Media has some of the best professors in the world.
They really do care, and they do more than they're supposed to.
I thank Lamar for giving me access to all these opportunities. It really helped me build a platform for marketing myself to future employers.
It's helped me expand my expectations for myself. So I have new goals now. I have a new future that I see just from being a part of this department.
I think considering everything that happened with the pandemic and the graduation schedule, I really think that I got quite a bit out of it, especially getting to work on a closer level with my professors and the classmates. So I really think that
hold on. Get back in there, dear. Okay, I know. God, this is so freaking frustrating.
My time in the department, my time in the communications department has been the most meaningful moment of my life. I have,
Anybody that comes here, make sure that when you get here, make good friends.
Even though it's going to be heartbreaking to leave, I would come here over and over and over and over again.
All of the memories are here, the people. It's just a family here.
And the fact that this place holds tears now, fears, anger, happiness, all emotions that I never would have experienced outside of this studio is a beautiful thing that I would never replace for anything.
And I know I can always come back home.